Nothing feels exactly wrong, but nothing feels fully right either, and that can be more confusing than pain. After the existential void, many people expect clarity, a sense of direction, a new enthusiasm. But what often comes instead is something harder to explain. Life continues. You function. You do what needs to be done. Yet internally, something feels unfinished, as if you are standing between two worlds, no longer anchored to the old one, but not yet rooted in the new. If this is where you are not lost. You are in between. One of the biggest misunderstandings after the void is expecting a breakthrough moment, a clear sign that says, now it begins. But this phase rarely announces itself. There is no celebration, no dramatic shift, no sudden purpose revealed. Instead, there is ambiguity, a sense of suspension, not emptiness, but not fulfillment either. And because there is no obvious story to tell about this phase, many people assume something is wrong with them. Nothing is wrong. You may notice that you no longer chase things the way you used to, but you also do not feel inspired toward anything new yet. You are less reactive but also less enthusiastic, more aware but less certain. People around you may see this as confusion or lack of motivation. They may suggest changing routines, setting new goals, finding something to be excited about again. But inside, you know that forcing movement right now feels false, not painful, just misaligned. This in-between phase is not a pause by accident. It exists for a reason. The old structures have fallen away. Old identities, old motivations, old ways of measuring yourself. But the new orientation has not yet consolidated, and that takes time. This is not stagnation. It is reorganization. The problem is that modern culture does not tolerate in-between states. Everything must be productive, defined, moving somewhere. So when you cannot explain where you are headed, you may begin to doubt the entire process. But uncertainty here is not regression. It is digestion. After deep inner change, the mind wants clarity as reassurance. But this phase does not respond to pressure. It responds to patience. Those who rush to define themselves again often rebuild identities that do not fit. Those who stay open without rushing to label the experience allow something more honest to emerge. Not quickly, not dramatically, but organically. You may start noticing subtle shifts. You speak less, but with more intention. You listen more than you react. You feel less need to explain yourself or defend your choices. This is not because you figured things out. It is because something within you no longer needs constant validation. This stage is quiet. And precisely because of that, it is often misunderstood. If this video feels like it is describing something very specific about your current experience, that may not be coincidence. Many people arrive here when they are passing through this in-between territory, where clarity has not arrived, but false certainty has already fallen away. This channel exists to give language to these silent phases, without urgency, without promises, without spectacle. If you feel accompanied by this reflection, consider subscribing. New videos every week. And if someone you know is going through this same crossing, sharing this may be enough to remind them that they are not alone.